Hey guys, welcome back to 5-0-100-0.com. I am Thugget, the fittest underdog guru using intelligent tactics. And today, guys, I want to ask you a question. Who is responsible for your happiness? Okay, so in life, you go through as a child and you're modeling either your parents or someone who's influential in your life, or you're watching how the world works, and you're experiencing all kinds of emotions, you have your happiness, your sadness, your you've got every emotion, right? Sometimes anxiety, and through it all you grow. And as you're getting older, you're shaping your worldview, you're shaping by your choices, your decisions, some of it's influenced by environment, genetics, etc. But at some point, you become an adult and you become accountable and you become hopefully more responsible. And, things only have the power that you give it. So if you decide that unless you get this job, you're going to be happy, you're not going to be happy unless you get this job, rather, then you've just set yourself up that your happiness is just going to depend on getting that job. If, getting the girl or, being married, there's certain conditions that have to be met for you to be happy, right? And it's not just basic survival things or conditions, right? When you have food, shelter, all these things, your basic needs met, and you're not in survival mode, then it's like, okay, now I can be content, but I decide what's going to make me content. I decide what's going to, make me happy. And being happy doesn't always mean that everything is going to go your way, or that things are going to be easy. Really, you have to sit here and you've got to really pick it apart and understand how you personally define happiness, and if your definition is flawed, if it needs some refining. Because I know a lot of people that have things that I hear other people say if they had them would make them happy, and they're miserable, right? And then flip it, those people, the things that make them happy, other person sees as like they have it, and they're not happy with it. So it's really interesting to me whenever you say that if these conditions are met by others, then I will be happy. So you're going to leave your happiness, okay, your emotional or mental well-being in the hands of somebody else who can decide your fate, can decide your joy, your happiness, your peace. It's foolish, and it sets you up for disappointment every time. And so if things aren't going your way, and by going your way I mean you're not looking and saying, overall I'm a happy person, and I'm living the life I want, or I'm on the journey to live the life I want. It may not be perfected, but there's progress. If you're not seeing that, and there's always a fire to put out, and you're always waiting on somebody else's approval or decisions that they could make, etc., to make you happy, then you really need to do some work. You really need to work on yourself. You really need, and it sounds, I say it in a lot of my videos, but do the work on yourself. Do the work on yourself. That's always the answer. Look at your mindset, your worldview, your the things you can control. If you just work on the things that you can control, you'd be surprised, number one, how busy that'll keep you. It'll stop you from worrying and thinking too much about things that you can't control. Because if you can't control things, giving it any of your energy and your thoughts and emotions is really a waste of your time, unless you're just looking for the entertainment. So think about you. Think about, and I guess in a sense be self-centered, but think about it from the perspective of getting better and being happy. And take a look at the way you're looking at things and decide, is my thinking flawed? Is there something I can do? Or is there something I'm doing or can do to be better than I am today? Because you're worth it, and you've got this one life, and you want to make it your best. Like, share, subscribe. Take care, you guys.